Quantum physics and spirituality, a beginner's journey. Have you ever looked up at the stars and wondered if there's more to life than what we see? Maybe you felt an unshakable sense of connection, like everything around you is part of something greater. For centuries, spirituality has offered explanations for these feelings. But now, quantum physics, the science of the very small, might hold some surprising insights into these age-old questions. Today, we're diving into the fascinating intersection of quantum physics and spirituality. Don't worry, this isn't about equations or overly complicated theories. Instead, we'll explore how concepts like entanglement, superposition, and the observer effect might resonate with spiritual ideas about interconnectedness, consciousness, and the infinite possibilities of life. By the end, you might just see the universe and yourself in a completely new way. Let's start with a story that shook the world of science, the double-slit experiment. Imagine you're throwing tennis balls at a wall with two slits in it. Some balls pass through the left slit, others the right, and you'd see two distinct lines on the wall behind. Easy to understand, right? Now, imagine doing the same thing, but with particles like electrons, tiny pieces of matter. You'd expect them to behave the same way as tennis balls, creating two lines on the wall. But here's where it gets strange. Instead of two lines, the particles create an interference pattern, like ripples in water. It's as if the particles pass through both slits at the same time, acting like waves instead of solid objects. This suggests that particles exist in a state of possibility, not choosing a specific path until they're observed. Yes, observed. When scientists placed detectors to watch the particles, the interference pattern disappeared, and the particles behaved predictably, as if they knew they were being watched. This is the observer effect, and it's one of the most mysterious phenomena in quantum physics. Now, think about the observer effect in the context of spirituality. Many spiritual traditions teach that our thoughts, intentions, and focus shape our reality. The observer effect hints at something similar, that the act of observation can influence outcomes. Could this mean that our consciousness has a role in shaping the world around us? While science hasn't fully answered this question, the parallels between quantum physics and spiritual teachings are hard to ignore. In both realms, we're reminded of the power of awareness and intention. Let's move to another quantum concept, entanglement. Imagine you have two particles that become entangled, meaning their states are linked no matter how far apart they are. If you measure one particle and find it spinning up, the other, whether it's across the room or across the galaxy, will instantly spin down. Einstein called this spooky action at a distance because it defied classical logic. How could something happening here immediately affect something over there? But experiments have repeatedly shown that entanglement is real. In spirituality, this idea resonates deeply. Many teachings suggest that we're all interconnected, that every action, thought, and feeling ripples through the universe. Could quantum entanglement be a scientific reflection of this spiritual truth? Maybe the bonds we feel with others, the unexplainable connections, are part of this universal web of entanglement. Another concept worth exploring is superposition. In quantum mechanics, particles can exist in multiple states at once, until they're observed. It's as if every possibility exists simultaneously, waiting for us to choose. In spirituality, this echoes the idea of infinite potential. We're often told that life is full of possibilities, and that our choices and intentions help shape the reality we experience. Superposition invites us to imagine that the universe is teeming with opportunities, and it's up to us to bring them into focus. Think about a time in your life when you faced a big decision. Before choosing, it felt like all options were available. That's superposition in action, on a personal scale. Could this quantum principle be reminding us that the power to shape our path lies within us? It's important to address a common pitfall, the temptation to see quantum physics as proof of spiritual ideas. While quantum mechanics inspires profound questions, it doesn't directly validate concepts like the law of attraction or energy healing. These connections are interpretations, not established science. However, that doesn't make them meaningless. Both quantum physics and spirituality challenge us to think beyond the surface, to question what we know, and to embrace the mystery of existence. So, how can we apply these ideas in our lives? Here are 3 takeaways inspired by the connection between quantum physics and spirituality. Focus your intentions. Just as the observer effect highlights the power of focus, you can direct your energy toward your goals. Be mindful of where you place your attention. It shapes your experience. Embrace interconnectedness. Remember that your actions and thoughts don't exist in isolation. Like entangled particles, we're all connected. Choose kindness and compassion. They ripple outward in ways you may never see. Stay open to possibilities. Superposition reminds us that life is full of potential. When faced with uncertainty, stay open-minded. Every moment holds the seed of transformation. Quantum physics and spirituality both invite us to explore the unknown. They remind us that the universe is more complex, interconnected, and mysterious than we can fully understand. And that's okay. Life isn't about having all the answers. It's about asking the right questions and embracing the journey. What do you think about the connection between quantum physics and spirituality? Does it inspire you, challenge you, or leave you with more questions? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more deep dives, and share your thoughts on what we should explore next. Together, let's keep asking the big questions. After all, the universe is waiting for us to discover its secrets.